Welcome to Arlington, Washington. A town located 40 minutes north of Seattle, Arlington's a great place to escape if you're tired of the big city. The town has a rich history dating all the way back to the late 1800s. Many of the businesses downtown are locally owned, ran by people who've fallen in love with the town, giving their businesses a quality that some call the Arlington feel. Overall, Arlington's fared extremely well maintaining the look and feel of its town, in an age where many small towns are transformed by change in big business. Come spring, however, that may change. Currently in Hollywood, the film industry has decided to phase out film and only deliver their movies in a digital format, abandoning 35mm print film, which until the last decade had been the standard medium for film projection worldwide. While this switch saves money for the studios, many theaters are now being forced to buy all new equipment, costing easily into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. While larger theater chains are able to front these costs, the story is different for owners of smaller single-screen theaters. Which brings us back to Arlington. The Olympic Theater has been a part of Arlington's history for the past 73 years. In fact, they still have the record of the original newspaper article written about the theater's grand opening. Unfortunately, the newspaper articles being written now are anything but optimistic. This is Norma Pappas, and she's been running the Olympic Theater for the past 36 years. She gives us a behind-the-scenes look at how traditional film projectors have always worked.
Well, this is the Olympic Theater's 35mm projection room, and the way the projection system works is I receive movies on film on these reels. They're about 20 minutes long. This particular movie has 8 reels. They're all spliced together onto our platter system, and it goes from the platter system to the projector. This is the lamp, the front part is the projector, and then it goes back to one of the empty tiers on the platter and winds up, and then it's ready to go for the next one to be threaded. And that's basically how 35mm works.
For Norma, it isn't easy being told that film will no longer be available.
It's very difficult for small single screen theaters to transition because of the huge cost, and we're not capable of getting the rebates that the big theaters do. I have a lot of money invested in perfectly good maintained equipment, and it's very hard to just throw that away. Also, with the economy being down, attendance have been down, and so I'm barely breaking even.
For the people of Arlington, the Olympic Theater has been much more than just a source of entertainment.
Well, it's not only architecturally unique, but very personable, and it has the Arlington feeling.
It's like vintage nowadays. You walk in and the popcorn maker is older than me.
Been going to the movie theater for many, many years.
People in this town, their families have always gone there. It carries on, your generation to generation.
I grew up going to the theater, and coming with my kids to the theater is something that we've done as a tradition.
It's still the old historic kind of a theater you walk into where it's got a lot of character. It's the same as theaters I grew up at. I moved to Arlington from Snohomish in 1966, so in 47 years I guess I've been going to the Olympic Theater and watching movies. My son's 4.5, so I'm going to start taking him there too. I want him to have the theater so he can go through the same experience. It brings ownership and continuity through across the generations, so what was important to you is important to your kids, and you can pass that on. The Olympic Theater shut down. It would be a pretty hard blow for Arlington.
It'd be kind of sad to see it close down.
I'd be very disappointed. I think Arlington would lose greatly.
It would be sad.
I think it's important to keep stuff around as part of this history for your kids and your grandkids and your family. You're going to enjoy it like you did.
While Norma has run out of options on how to fund the theater with a switch to digital, there is still hope, and that hope is you. By clicking the Contribute Now button on the Olympic Theater's IndieGoGo page, you can directly help save the theater. You can enter any amount and even get special perks if you donate over $25. The other way you can help is to share this video. Awareness is extremely important because not everyone knows that this is happening. By either financing or sharing this video on the IndieGoGo page, you are helping save the Olympic Theater and saving a piece of history for future generations. The goal is $30,000 by midnight of February 28th to help buy one of the brand new lower-priced digital projectors being released. Thank you for watching. We invite you to help be a part of this cause.